Hello, everyone. I'm Mark Dorenkamp with Managing for Profit on Brownfield, a content partnership with Corteva Agriscience. Our guest for this episode is Jason Gibson, a market development specialist with Corteva Agriscience. Jason, how can farmers use harvest this season to evaluate their weed control program to help get ahead for next year?
Well, there's not a better spot to begin making an evaluation than sitting in the combine seat. You got a nice bird's eye view of the field, helps you understand a little bit more the perspective of your weed control problems. Are they scattered? Maybe that might be an indicator that you need a stronger residual herbicide program in your post application, like an Inversa herbicide. Or maybe your weed issues are more driven towards the field borders. What that might suggest to you is maybe beefing up that pre-herbicide program with multiple effective modes of action, something like a Resicor Rev for corn or a Kyber Pro for soybeans, just strengthening the weed control program out on that perimeter, and even maybe thinking about planning for a two-pass post application in crop may help you get on top of those weeds out on the perimeter. If you happen to spot something that looks pretty new, pretty fresh in a clump, that might be some of our perennial weeds like Canada thistle. Now is a great time to spray perennial weeds like Canada thistle or biennial weeds like dandelion. And a really good effective tool for that this fall would be Stinger HL.
What are some other steps that farmers can take this fall if they discover late season weeds in their fields?
Well, I think one of the most important things is weed control program really starts with starting clean in the spring. And one of the things you don't want to do is you don't want to take the seed you currently have in the field and distribute it across the field or move it from one field to another. So anytime you can kind of isolate those areas that are a little bit weedier, save those areas for last to harvest, and make sure you're cleaning as you're moving from one field to the next, really can help you mitigate some of those longer term problems. A lot of our weeds that we're contending with today produce 250,000 seeds per plant, up to 1 million seeds per plant. So again, not harvesting those areas and spreading those across the entire field is a good start. Also thinking about how do I start clean beyond that? Using some type of strong burn down plus residual program in the fall will help you start clean at planting time. Products like Basis Blend paired with Elevore is an excellent tank mix partner to control difficult to control weeds like dandelion, mare's tail, and henbit.
And Jason, as we kind of stay on that theme of how to get better weed control in 2026, what else would you like to share?
Well, I think it's important to always make sure you have a plan in place, that you build out that plan now and make sure that you then work in the spring, summer months to execute the plan. But part of that plan involves starting clean at planting, as I previously mentioned, using an effective pre-herbicide program with multiple modes of action. Again, Resicor Rev for corn, Kyber Pro for soybeans. Timely post applications are important today, making sure on the calendar you mark that 21 to 28 days after you put your pre-herbicide program out. You'll want to come back with your post program. Obviously, using the Enlist weed control system gives you a lot more flexibility. If you choose to plant Enlist E3 soybeans or Enlist corn, it gives you a lot more flexibility than with the Enlist herbicide for post-application control. We have over 1,700 labeled tank mix partners to enhance the burn down control as well as the residual control behind it.
What resources are available for farmers if they want more information about weed control?
Well, first of all, I think it's always important to connect with your local ag retailer. Those are the folks you've had a good partnership with in the past. They know your fields well. Start there. As the field situation gets more complex, ask them to invite your local Corteva Agriscience territory manager into the conversation. They can be quite helpful. If you're one that just simply likes to find some of your solutions online, go to corteva.us. For those interested in learning more about the Enlist Weed Control program, visit enlist.com.
Thank you, Jason. I'm Mark Dorenkamp with Managing for Profit on Brownfield, a content partnership with Corteva Agriscience.